YouTube, this is your girl Telly D, and I am back with a first impressions video. Now, before we get started with that, I have a few disclaimers. One, do not mind my hair. Like, I took out my freaking weave and had a freaking bald spot right here for where I constantly kept on sewing this one part to. So I took it out and I just felt like I needed to do more natural hairstyles for the next month, just to kind of give that area a break. But other than that, my braid is kind of old. I did this like faux goddess braid. And my braid is kind of old because I've had it in for a few days and I keep on forgetting to put a scarf on at night. So yeah, like I said, just that little disclaimer. But anyways, let's get started with the video. Okay, so today I am back with a first impressions video, and the reason why I'm so cheesy is because I'm very, very excited about this. So everybody knows like OPV, I think it is. They all came out with this like oval brush trend that everybody's doing now, and the brushes are mad expensive. Like for the set of the oval brushes, it's like $500. Ain't nobody got time for that. So like always, China came out with a dupe, an expensive dupe to those brushes, and I have them all right here, and I want to try to do a whole face just using these brushes. So here we go, the 10-piece oval brush set, inexpensive dupe. So I'm literally going to do a first impressions video, let you guys know what I think about these brushes, how they operate, how they feel. I'm not purchasing the real ones, so I will not be able to compare them, but like I said, a cheap alternative. So yeah, I'm going to try to do like my highlight, my contour, my foundation, my blush, like everything except for eyeshadow. I'm even going to try to do my eyebrows with these brushes just to get kind of a feel for them, to see if you can really do your entire face with them. So yeah, if you guys would like to see me struggle and try to do this, just continue to keep on watching. Okay, so I just applied my primer off camera. So what I'm going to do is everything that I'm going to be applying off camera is going to be the stuff that I'm not going to be using the brushes for. So I only want to concentrate on things that I'm going to use this brush for inside of this video. So for foundation, I'm trying to use up some of my older products. So I'm going to pull out one of my old favorites but goodies. And this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm in the color 5 and 2, which is Amber Honey. And it looks like this. And I'm probably going to use this brush. This is the second to the biggest brush. So I'm going to use this brush to apply this foundation all over my face. Or you know what? I am going to color correct. So I'm going to use my MAC Studio Conceal and Correct Duo. And this is Burnt Coral. And then I'm going to take the fifth brush inside of the collection, and I'm just going to buff that in. Okay, so I really do like this for buffing in this. Like, it didn't move the product around too much. I wish it was a little bit more curved to it so that I was able to get underneath here better. But other than that, I did like it. It does blend in really nice, and these brushes are super soft but yet still really dense. Okay, so now foundation. Like I said, this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I'm going to use this for foundation today. Oh, so just to let you guys know, I got this brush set from eBay, I think. Yeah, I got it from, was it eBay? I got it from eBay, and it was like 18 bucks, and shipping took about a week and a half. I don't have any streaks, I don't have any blotches. Like, it gave me a nice, like, flawless airbrush finish even application, and it didn't take me, literally no exaggeration, it takes me anywhere from about 5 to 7 minutes to blend out my foundation when I use like my regular brushes, and this like literally cut that time in half, and it also like blended out everything flawless, and it gave me like a really nice even, like I really like this brush. Even if I end up hating everything else in the collection, I'm definitely going to continue to use this brush for my foundation. It actually reminds me of my Tarte Airbrush Kabuki foundation brush. I don't have it in here to show you guys because it's drying, but the one that I always use inside of my videos, it actually reminds me of that, and I absolutely love this. Like it's really good. Like I love it. Okay, so now that my foundation is done, the one thing that I'm most nervous about trying to perform on camera is gonna be these eyebrows with these brushes, honey. So I got my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony. And let me see what brush I'm gonna use for this. Hold on, I gotta get a feel of this, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna use this brush right here. It's one of the smaller brushes. And I'm just going to use this to brush my brows in place. And then using that same brush, I'm just going to dip it into the Dip Brow Pomade. I need another one. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start to, whew, I'm nervous. I'm just gonna go ahead and start to draw on my brow like I normally would. So my brows did not come out as bad as I thought that they would, but I am going to shake them up off of camera. Okay, so now that I got that cleaned up, as you can see, they look a lot better. But so you can fill in your brows with the brush. It's just going to take practice. Like, I'm definitely going to try to continue to keep on playing with it until I perfect the best way to get it up there. But for the most part, it does do the job. It would just take you a little bit longer to clean up than usual. So I'm going to go in with the Duo Corrector again, and I'm going to use the Rich Yellow, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin in Dark Neutral, and these are going to be the two that I'm going to use to apply my highlight today. Now I do have my Beauty Blender on standby, just in case my highlight don't blend out like I want it to, because I cannot play with this. Like, the highlight is what makes or breaks your makeup. My makeup ain't gonna be broken today. So to blend this out, I'm going to use the third brush in the collection. I'm just gonna start buffing. So one thing I do notice about these brushes is that you would have to use less product than you would with a regular brush, because these brushes spread the product out so freaking much. So with these brushes, a little product goes a long way. Okay, so While I'm baking, I am going to contour using my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the color Chestnut, number 9. I'm going to apply this where I normally apply it at. And I'm going to take the 4th brush inside of the collection, and I'm going to use that to blend this out. I'm still using the same motions that I use when I am using my regular brushes. That pat swipe motion. And because I always do this as well when I'm using my regular brushes, I'm just going to go in with my dampened Real Technique sponge and just further blend that out. That oval brush blends it out to where you don't have to add that extra concealer underneath here just to make it sharper, because it literally does that for you depending on the way you blend it out. And I blend up when I'm contouring my cheeks, so it already added that nice defined line for me. So going into the largest brush in the collection, I'm going to take my MAC powder, and because this foundation is more on the orange side and I have yellow undertones, I'm just going to take my NC50, which is yellow pressed powder, and I'm going to dip this brush inside here. I'm going to begin to sweep away the areas that I placed this Sasha Cosmetics powder at, and I'm also going to buff out around my contour going. This brush holds a lot of powder, so be careful when you're dipping the large brush into these powders, because I did not expect for it to hold this much powder and be able to spread all over my face like this. And then I'm going to take the brush that looks like this, and I'm going to use this with my Bobbi Brown foundation stick to contour with. I'm going to use this to contour my nose. I absolutely love that brush to contour my nose with. Like, it came out really freaking good. I was not expecting that. So yes, I definitely do like that brush to contour with. I'm just going to take my dampened sponge again and just go back over all of the contour area just to make sure everything is blended out. And like I said, the only reason why I'm showing this is because this is what I do with my brushes too. If you guys go back in my videos, I always take my beauty blender and go back and further blend everything out just to make sure I don't have like this line of demarcation like I have right now going on. Now that everything is all blended out, I am going to go off camera real quick and apply my lashes. I'll be right back. So now that I have on my lashes, I'm going to take Gilded Honey by Laura Geller, and I'm going to take the shorter version of that brush that I use to contour my nose with. Yes, I like that brush for that. Like, it literally places it there perfectly. I like that. So moving right along, I am going to, let me see, I'm going to use a different color to highlight the rest of my face with. So I'm probably going to use, ooh, I haven't used this one in a minute, and this is my favorite. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator, and this one is in Peach Nectar, which is my #1 favorite highlighter, period. And I'm going to take this shorter brush, It's a shorter version to the one that we use to do our eyebrows with. And I'm going to use this to highlight my face, the highest points of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow. Back into the third brush in the collection, and I'm going to use this to apply my blush. For blush, I'm going to use Milani's Red Vino. Oh, I like this brush for this too. It's like literally applies it so beautifully. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so as far as lips go, because this is not like a real tutorial, I'm just going to apply this Butter Gloss by NYX in Praline. Spray my face down with some, I'm gonna spray my face down with the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray, and this is the mattifying one. And that is it for the first impressions as far as the demo goes. So I'm going to go through each brush real quick and tell you what I used it for again, and tell you if whether or not I would try it again. So the first brush in the collection, I use this for powder. I absolutely love it. A little bit of powder goes a long way because this literally holds and packs on powder. So I absolutely love this and will continue to keep on using this. This one right here I use for foundation, hands down. I love it. When I first ever ordered one of these oval brushes, I ordered one for $1 on this app called Wish, and it was this one right here, and I use this all the time. I absolutely love it. So I love this for foundation and definitely will continue to keep on using it. This one right here, I used it to blend out my highlight, and I also used it to apply blush. I will not be using it for my highlight again, but I definitely will be using it for my blush. This one right here I use to blend out my contour. I absolutely love it, and I would definitely use it to blend out my contour again. Again, a little bit of product goes a long way. So I absolutely adore this brush, and I feel like it kind of cuts down the extra step that you have to take to setting underneath your makeup in order to get that precise, sharp contour look. This one right here I use to blend out my corrector with it, and I will do it again. This one right here is one of the brushes in the collection that was not used. This one right here is the brush that I use for my eyebrows. Off camera, I had to do a lot of tweaking of my eyebrows using this brush, so I definitely will try it again just to see if I can get a better result. But as far as doing it every time I do my brows, I will not. This one right here I use to apply my highlight with, and it came out pretty good, so I wouldn't mind trying it again. It was definitely good for my cupid's bow too, in my nose. And then this one right here I used for contour on my nose, and I absolutely love the way it came out. Got my Janet Jackson nose going on over here, so definitely will try it again. And then this one right here I use for my inner tear duct as well as my brow bone, and I love it and definitely will use it again. So far I give these brushes a 4 out of 5 stars. They're very versatile. You can use them all over your face. They're very inexpensive, very soft, still disc, and they get the job done, and I would definitely recommend it. I absolutely love it. I'll put down 2 links in the description box below. If you have Amazon Prime, I would recommend using the Amazon link that I'm going to give you. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can either use the Amazon link or you can use the eBay link. It's up to you, but I definitely do recommend these brushes. They are so freaking bomb, and one day I may eventually end up getting the real brushes, but for right now I'm loving these $18 brushes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, you guys, and stuff like that from. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, sorry for the lack of videos. Sometimes I'll go a whole week without recording, and then I'll